What if the secret to soothing your body wasn't in a pharmacy, but in a 2,000-year-old recipe? For millennia, our ancestors used simple, natural elixirs to heal, their wisdom passed down through generations. Now, modern science is finally proving what they knew all along, rediscovering the powerful compounds in these ancient botanicals. Today, we're opening the ancient apothecary to explore 6 of these powerful healing drinks you can easily make at home. So stick around as we get started. 1. Coriander tea. First up is a humble but profound elixir that's been helping human digestion for thousands of years. Coriander, aka cilantro tea, the gentle gut soother of ancient Egypt. Don't let its spot in your spice rack fool you. Coriander/cilantro is one of the oldest spices ever used. We're talking over 3,000 years ago in ancient Egypt. In fact, coriander seeds were apparently so valuable, they've been found in the tombs of pharaohs like Tutankhamun, placed there to help them in the afterlife. From Egypt, its fame spread. The ancient Greeks and Romans prized it, not just for flavor, but for its amazing ability to calm an upset stomach. Even Hippocrates, the father of medicine, gave it his stamp of approval. Roman soldiers carried it on long marches to preserve their meat and to brew a digestive tea after a rough meal on the road. So, why has this little seed been so revered for so long? It all comes down to its powerful effect on digestion. It's a natural carminative, a wonderful old word that means it helps stop gas from forming and helps your body expel it. For anyone who deals with bloating, indigestion, or stomach discomfort after eating, a warm cup of coriander/cilantro tea can be a total game changer. It soothes the stomach with a gentle touch that's been trusted for ages. And now, science is catching up. Researchers have found key compounds in coriander, like linalool, that are responsible for these digestive perks. They help your body produce more digestive enzymes, so you can break down food more effectively. Early studies are also exploring its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, suggesting it might even help with heart health and blood sugar. Though the science is still young on that front. How to make coriander tea. Making this ancient remedy couldn't be simpler. Just take 1 teaspoon of whole coriander seeds and lightly crush them with the back of a spoon to release their oils. Put the crushed seeds in a cup, pour 1 cup of boiling water over them, and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain, and sip it warm after a meal. It's a simple, comforting ritual that connects you directly to the healers of the ancient world. 2. Mint and hyssop tea. Next, we're heading to the sacred landscapes of the biblical lands to discover a cleansing blend. Mint and hyssop tea, the purifying breath of the ancients. This isn't just one herb, it's a power couple woven into the spiritual and physical lives of ancient peoples. Mint, with its cool, refreshing vibe, was a famous digestive aid and a symbol of hospitality. But hyssop held a much deeper meaning. Its name comes from the Hebrew word Izab, which means holy herb. Today the media would call them misop, or perhaps hint. Throughout the Old Testament, hyssop is mentioned as a tool for cleansing. It was used in ceremonies to purify people and homes from sickness and spiritual impurity. In Psalm 51, King David cries out, "Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean." This wasn't just poetry. It showed a deep belief in hyssop's power to cleanse from the inside out. So what did this combo do? Ancient healers brilliantly mixed mint's soothing qualities with hyssop's cleansing power. This blend was the go-to remedy for respiratory problems. For coughs, congestion, and the common cold, this tea was used to open up the airways and clear the lungs. Hyssop acts as an expectorant, helping to loosen phlegm, while mint's menthol gives you that cooling sensation that soothes a sore throat. Glorious. Modern science shows us what makes this blend work so well. Hyssop has volatile oils that have been studied for their antimicrobial properties, helping your body fight off respiratory bugs. Mint, of course, is famous for its menthol, which is a natural decongestant. It's a beautiful example of 2 plants working together to create an even more powerful effect. How to make mint and hyssop tea. To make this purifying brew at home, you can use fresh or dried herbs. Take 1 teaspoon of dried mint and 1 teaspoon of dried hyssop. Place them in a mug and cover with 1 cup of boiling water. Let them infuse for 5 to 8 minutes, strain, and sip it warm. As you breathe in that aromatic steam, Take a moment to remember that you're taking part in a purification ritual that's thousands of years old. Point 3. Pasca, Roman vinegar water. Our third drink isn't some gentle tea. It's a rugged, practical, and incredibly effective drink that fueled one of the greatest empires the world has ever known. This is Pasca, the Roman legion's secret stamina fuel. Picture the life of a Roman soldier, marching for miles under a hot sun, carrying heavy gear, and drinking from some pretty questionable water sources. How did they stay hydrated and healthy? The answer was Pasca. This simple, sour drink was a staple for the Roman army and working class. While the elites sipped fine wines, the soldiers, gladiators, and common folk drank Pasca. It was basically sour wine or vinegar, watered down, and sometimes flavored with herbs or honey. Even leaders like Cato the Elder drank it to show solidarity with their troops. The genius of Pasca is all about practicality. First, safety. The acid from the vinegar killed harmful bacteria in local water, preventing diseases like dysentery that could wipe out an army. This simple trick probably saved countless lives. Second, it was an energy source. The vinegar provided calories and electrolytes, fighting fatigue during grueling campaigns. Some accounts even suggest it helped prevent scurvy. It was the original sports drink, functional and life-sustaining. And today, we understand the science behind what the Romans knew from experience. The main ingredient in vinegar, acetic acid, has known antimicrobial properties. And when you use modern, raw apple cider vinegar, you also get probiotics, the good bacteria that support a healthy gut. A healthy gut is the foundation of a strong immune system. How to make vinegar water. Making your own version of this endurance drink is ridiculously easy. Just take 1 or 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, the kind with the so-called mother in it, and stir it into a large glass of water. If you want to make it more authentic and tastier, add a small spoonful of raw honey. Sip it throughout the day for a steady, invigorating boost, just like the Roman legions did 2,000 years ago. 4. Fig infusion. From the battlefields of Rome, we now travel to the serene groves of India and the Mediterranean for a drink that's as comforting as it is healing. Let's explore the fig infusion, the gentle elixir for gut and soul. Figs are one of the oldest fruits ever cultivated, with a history stretching back thousands of years. They pop up in the Bible as a symbol of peace and prosperity, and in India, the fig tree is considered sacred in Ayurvedic medicine. Healers used the fruit as a gentle laxative and a restorative tonic, while parts of the bark were used for digestive troubles. So why was the fig so treasured? Its main benefit is its amazing ability to support the digestive system. For anyone struggling with constipation, figs are a gentle and effective natural answer. They're also known for their anti-inflammatory properties, making a warm fig infusion incredibly soothing for an irritated gut. But it's more than just physical. There's a deep, comforting quality to this sweet, mellow drink that calms the nerves and nourishes the body. And, no surprise, modern science totally backs this up. The digestive magic of figs comes from a powerful mix of fiber, natural enzymes like physin, and a ton of antioxidants. The fiber helps get things moving regularly and gently, while the enzymes help break down proteins, easing the load on your system. Plus, those antioxidants help reduce inflammation all over the body. Some new studies are even looking at fig leaf tea for its potential to help with blood sugar and heart health, echoing its ancient reputation as an all-around health tonic. How to make fig infusion. Preparing this sacred soother is a wonderfully simple ritual. Take 3 or 4 dried figs, chop them up, and place them in a pot with 2 cups of water. Bring it to a gentle boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. This allows all that sweet goodness to infuse into the water. Strain the liquid into a cup and sip it warm. 1 cup a day can be a beautiful way to support your digestive health. 5. Olive leaf tea. Our 5th drink comes from the heart of the Mediterranean and a tree that's a timeless symbol of peace and resilience, the olive tree. We're brewing olive leaf tea, the Mediterranean's immune-boosting shield, and in myth introduced by Athena, the goddess of standing your ground. While we all know and love olive oil, the leaves of the tree hold their own powerful secrets. The historical record of brewing olive leaf as a tea is a bit sparse, but its medicinal use is well documented. Ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans saw the olive tree as a gift from the gods. They used its leaves to treat fevers and infections. The leaf was a symbol of the tree's incredible vitality, its ability to live for thousands of years. There are some in Greece and Lebanon known to be 5,000 plus years old. This drink is all about capturing that strength. The traditional belief was that the olive leaf could protect the body. It was used as a general tonic to boost vitality and fight off infections. In folk medicine across the Mediterranean, it was the go-to for supporting the immune system. The logic was simple. If the leaf could protect the long-living tree, it could help protect the human body, too. Now, science is shining a light on the compound that gives the olive leaf its power, a polyphenol called oleuropein. This is the stuff that gives high-quality olive oil its slightly bitter kick, and it's found in much higher concentrations in the leaves. Oleuropein is a potent antioxidant and has anti-inflammatory properties. And while the research is still in its early days, it's pointing towards some amazing possibilities. Preliminary studies suggest it may help support heart health by helping with blood pressure and cholesterol. Other early research points to antiviral effects, which backs up its traditional use as an immune booster. How to make olive leaf tea. Brewing your own cup of Mediterranean vitality is easy. You'll need 1 or 2 teaspoons of dried, crushed olive leaves. Place them in a cup and pour 1 cup of boiling water over them. The key is to let it steep longer than other teas, about 10 to 15 minutes, to really extract that oleuropein. It has a unique, earthy flavor, so you might want to add a slice of lemon or a bit of honey. 1 cup a day is a simple way to tap into the legendary resilience of the ancient olive tree. 6. Pomegranate juice. We've arrived at our final, and perhaps most regal, elixir. This is a drink of kings and myths, a jewel-toned liquid called the fruit of paradise. This is pure pomegranate juice, the antioxidant powerhouse of ancient royalty. The pomegranate has a history as rich as its color. Native to modern-day Iran, it was a cornerstone of ancient Persian medicine. Healers prescribed it to treat gut issues and to strengthen the stomach lining. In ancient Greece, it was tied to the myth of Persephone, symbolizing life and rebirth. In Ayurveda, it is known as a pharmacy unto itself, used to enrich the blood and support the heart. Its image is carved into ancient temples, a clear sign of its sacred status. So why all the hype? The ancients saw it as a powerful tonic for vitality. They believed it cleansed the blood, supported the heart, and fought inflammation. Drinking pomegranate juice was an act of fortification, a way to fill the body with the fruit's life force. Today, science hasn't just validated this ancient reverence. It's elevated it. Pomegranate juice is now celebrated as one of the most powerful antioxidant drinks on the planet. Its power comes from unique compounds called punicalagins. These things are incredible antioxidants, protecting our cells from the damage that drives aging and chronic disease. Think green tea is the king of antioxidants? Some studies show pomegranate juice can give it a serious run for its money, sometimes exceeding it. Its anti-inflammatory effects are also well documented, and research has linked it to improved heart health, better memory, and a stronger immune system. How to make pomegranate juice. To really experience this royal elixir, you've got to make it yourself. Commercial juices often have added sugars and are pasteurized, which can diminish the benefits. Get 1 large pomegranate, cut it in half, and smack the back with a wooden spoon over a bowl to release the ruby red seeds. Then, you can either use a juicer or pulse them gently in a blender and strain the juice through a sieve. 1 pomegranate should give you about half a cup of pure, vibrant juice. A small glass a day is all you need to tap into this ancient source of power. Until next time, be well, and remember plants are our friends.